How's it going? I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day. Welcome back to another episode of Tears of the Kingdom, and it has been about 2 weeks since our last session, but I haven't been standing idly by. Instead, the last 2 weeks, I've been following one of the suggestions in the comments that was to get some more zonaite, to get the crystals, to exchange them for batteries, because that would be indispensable for our next boss fight. So instead of just jumping back into that fight, I decided, yeah, why not? I had no idea that was how you got more batteries. I saw videos on YouTube with people with a bunch of batteries, and I was always like, how on earth does that work? We've been with the same power level since the start, basically. So yeah, finally I spent a bit of time, only I think 4 cells more or something like that. Yet I think that should be, hopefully, fingers crossed, enough to battle this boss. Let's see how it goes. I also took the time to cook a bit more food in the process because we'll probably need it. We spent quite a bit, I think, last session. So it's not a lot, but it should be enough to at least help us out a bit in this fight. Now, are we ready? I think we're ready. I also got these couple of weapons. Yeah, I remember last time we were fighting without weapons. A bit ridiculous. Hopefully this will be enough to cause a bit of a dent. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, bring it on. Seized construct. Ooh! Barely did a dent. I wonder how long this cannon will last. Maybe we need to actually strike when it is injured. Wow, it is causing barely any damage. Oh, you need to actually get it. Ooh. Okay. Uh-oh. That one got us. Alright, time to strike.
Maybe we can make use of the devices now.
Of course we can. Uh-oh. Alright, get it against the wall. There we go. And now we can inflict a bit more damage. Oh, I wonder what the half-life. Whoa. That got us so bad. There we go. Oh, wow. All right. Already half. The second part. Scary. Before it attacks, we need to eat. We need to eat. We need to eat now. So far, this has been a breeze. Whoa, did you see that? It is preparing for a massive attack. I am gonna go for this one. Full +1.
More arms. Be careful.
Please! I am trying to shoot. It's not working. That is annoying.
Recover.
Oh. Okay. Will this work? Couple. Oh no! Too late. Shield up. Oof. Close. Oh no, that's bad.
We will not be able to force our way to.
Oh, that's terrible. Oh, that's really bad. Oh no.
But not careless.
Please.
Retreat and recover your strength.
More. Go back. There we go. There we go. It is back. Uh-oh. Yes. Close in. Strike. Again. Against the wall. There we go. One more hit. Another one. Yes. Oh. Beautiful though.
Done it, Blink, but remain ready for anything.
Oh. Yes. Slam it. Again. 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 Against the wall. No, please! Oh! Not enough. Okay. Is this it? Do we have it? Against the wall. Get going! Move! I don't have my... Oh, I didn't have my other weapon. That's the issue. But wow. Okay. Did we do it? Or is there another part? I think that was it. Massive. Wow. Wow, man. We did it. That wasn't hard. I think we needed the battery. It would have been basically impossible without it, but... The heart. Oh, beautiful. And we got the secret stone in the back. Wow. Wow. Oh, exciting. I feel like it was so much easier because of the cannon that we brought along. So I had to go back because we had no weapons, right? So one of the first things I did before starting the recording was go back. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. I should have just done that right during the fight, but I was so into it that I kind of forgot. Oh, I'm happy about this. Yeah, 1 extra life. Oh, 1 extra heart. So cool. What a way to start. 2 weeks absent and then getting straight into it. Now, I am looking forward for this. Mineru's secret stone.
Zelda asked me to aid you, Link. I am the Sage of Spirit, and one of the zonaite. Mineru.
I always call her Mineru instead of Mineru.
I am glad to meet you, Link.
Glad to meet you too.
I must thank you. It is because of you that we have recovered my secret stone. Originally, my intent was to awaken when you first found the Porapad. Then to guide you to my construct and assist you on your journey. I had not anticipated a battle with that same construct. You have proven quite adept, and I am grateful for all your efforts. Link, here.
The power
of Mineru, Sage of Spirit, I grant my power unto you.
of the
I
fifth
believe
sage.
it will serve you well.
Amazing. That is a large ring.
With this power I've given, a deep bond has been forged between us. And from this point forward, my spirit will reside within that construct. I will help you however I can. Aha!
That was so cool. I'm really looking forward to seeing how we can use the power of Mineru in battles and whatnot, right? I am one who lived in the distant past, in the age of Hyrule's founding. Circumstances forced me to forsake my body and become a being of pure spirit. Long have I slumbered within Zelda's puripad in order to share what I knew when I passed it into your hands. I apologize that our meeting has been so long delayed. The Demon King's interference is to blame. Nevertheless, I ask your pardon.
Well then.
Now on to the topic at hand. In my own age, the distant past, from your perspective, Zelda awakened as the Sage of Time and appeared before us. What I must relate to you is a tragedy that occurred in Hyrule's history. At its crux was Zelda, who held the secret stone and traversed time.
Aha!
She made a momentous decision in those days gone by. I would have you know of the resolve she poured into that blade, the Master Sword.
Long ago, my people, known as the Zonai, came down from the heavens to the surface of the world. It was said they were descendants of gods. They bore treasures from these same gods, secret stones capable of amplifying the abilities of those who possessed them. Using the knowledge of the Zonai, my younger brother Rauru became a great leader. He met a young woman named Sonia, and they would wed. Rauru gifted Sonia one of the secret stones. Together, they sought to establish their kingdom. This is how the kingdom of Hyrule, with Rauru and Sonia as its first king and queen, came to be. The future looked bright. However, tragedy suddenly struck. A man of great evil emerged from the desert. The leader of the Gerudo, Ganondorf, killed Queen Sonia and stole her secret stone. Using the secret stone, Ganondorf transformed into the Demon King. He then created swarms of monsters and attacked. Hyrule rose up to face these threats. But the evil power driving the monsters forward was staggering. The defenders were on the brink of defeat. Rauru then came up with a plan to turn the tide of the war. He entrusted secret stones to warriors with exceptional abilities. They became sages and united in an effort to finally defeat the Demon King. Rauru and the sages outnumbered the Demon King and should have been able to stop him. However, the Demon King's power had grown far beyond anything we could have imagined. I was unable to withstand his strength. Our fight appeared all but lost. And then, Rauru. Committed himself to one final act.
That pride will be your downfall, Ganondorf!
Wow.
Don't be so smug. I know exactly what it will cost me.
Thousands of years will pass on the blink of an eye. You only delay the inevitable.
You're wrong. Years from now, someone will appear with the sword that seals the darkness. A swordsman with the power to defeat you. Link. Remember this name.
Link. Interesting. I look forward to meeting you.
Frozen in time. Wow. That's been the best story time that we've seen so far. I was insane. I was like, oh, is it going to be another recap just from another angle, right? Because we saw a couple of them where we already kind of knew part of the story, but then it switches the angle to the point of view of one of the other sages, right? Maybe it includes a bit more information, but we never saw this side, and this is so intense. It's like every time you're uncovering a tiny bit more of the puzzle, and it feels so rewarding. Just a bit more insight into this whole universe, right? You know, this tragedy as the Imprisoning War. Though it took all we were able to give, we succeeded in imprisoning the Demon King. But I was wounded in the process. My body was soon to expire. This is when Zelda came to me bearing a decayed and broken sword. Yes, you will recall how the Master Sword vanished from your hand at the Temple of Time. From there, it traveled into the distant past, appearing in Zelda's hands, and now you hold it once again.
You're saying that sword traveled through time the same way you did?
Yes, but more importantly, in my original time, the Demon King was vulnerable to even the smallest piece of this sword.
Even someone like him has vulnerabilities. Then, what exactly are you suggesting we do with the sword?
Over time, the Master Sword is able to absorb sacred power. It can heal itself, and even grow stronger.
Curious. If we were able to empower it in that way, it could be the key to defeating the Demon King. But it could take centuries for that sword to grow strong enough. The power the Demon King wields. I do not see how this can be done. It would be impossible for you to provide it with sacred power for so long.
I can think of one way.
You mean?
Yes, I can do it. I have
Becoming
to.
a light dragon.
I've told you. That act is forbidden. For a very good reason. It would mean throwing yourself away.
Oh, Mineru!
You won't be able to change back.
The moment I had the sword, I knew what to do. I knew this was why I came to this era. I want to restore the Master Sword and deliver it to Link.
The feels.
I understand. You really have made up your mind? Very well then. As a zonaite, I bear my share of blame for these events. So I too will devote myself to this goal, and to this hero of yours. For the swordsman Link, I will do everything I can. Even if my body should perish, I will still be with you in spirit.
Just wow. I love how the story's turning out. Afterwards, Zelda and I discussed strategy. We laid the groundwork for guiding you in the distant future. Before the gloom's affliction took my life, I became a spirit and entered the Puripad. Then Zelda did what she felt she must and began the forbidden process. She believed you would use the Master Sword to defeat the Demon King and restore peace to Hyrule. You already have in hand the hope that Zelda left to you. The sword that seals the darkness. The Master Sword.
Well then.
Go now, Link. With the sword of hope that Zelda left to you, you will surely smite Demon King Ganondorf. Vow of Mineru, Sage of Spirit. Proof of the Vow of Mineru, Sage of Spirit. Use it to summon or dismiss the construct containing Mineru's spirit. Wow. Amazing. And we have a new objective. I think we should devote the rest of the session to talking with people, seeing what's up, seeing where it goes from here, right? Maybe going back to, you know, landing. I'm a smithing construct. Mineru create Mineru? Yeah, Mineru. Yeah. I've got to get used to calling her Mineru. It created me to unlock the hidden potential of zonaite charges. I was made with the unique ability to temper zonaite for weapons and equipment. I was driven into hiding when a minion of the Demon King occupied the Spirit Temple, but you and Mineru have cleared the way. I can perform my work once again. You have my wholehearted thanks. I would ordinarily not work for anyone other than Mineru, but you are a special case. I will gladly exchange my special weapons and equipment with you. It will be up to you to provide the zonaite. Oh man, but I just spent all of my zonaite getting the extra batteries. I shall mark this on the map. We'll need to come back here eventually. Another thing we were told in the comments is to get better swords. I'll have to look into that as well. So we need better weapons apart from the ones that we can get based on zonaite. We should figure that out afterwards, but for now I'm not too worried. We can have a special session just dedicated for that. Yeah, I think we're ready to go from here. Let's look at the adventure log real quick. Over here we do have report to Pura at Lookout Landing. So as I thought, we have to go back and have a chat to see what's up, right? Let's see what Pura has to say. Lookout Landing. Here you are. How's it going, Pura? Well, have there been any developments in your search for Mineru, the 5th Sage?
What?
The Sage of Spirit was revived. This is incredible. That means we have the 5 sages. Fantastic work, Link. I can't believe this is actually one of the sages who faced off against the Demon King alongside Princess Zelda. And now we have news about the princess. There's some relief in that at least. So, in the ancient past, Princess Zelda worked to restore the decayed Master Sword and return it to your hand, trusting that you would defeat the Demon King in the present day. She did so much all on her own. ...
What?
More explaining. The Master Sword was restored, you say? When were you planning on telling me? And it was found on the head of a white dragon of all places. That's hard to believe. However, this was Princess Zelda's wish, one she believed in so strongly that she gave her life to see it through for us. Thank you for finding the sword, Link. I have to say, you really don't look quite yourself unless you've got the Master Sword at your side.
Check it.
Now then, it seems you have all you need. You're prepared to face our enemy. Prepared to face our enemy. Difficult words. Ooh, 2 quests complete. We need to determine where the Demon King is lurking. It seems unlikely he'd still be in Hyrule Castle. I can't think of any place he'd be here on the surface. That must mean... the depths. Again. Well, wouldn't you say there's a high probability that he's in the depths? Do what you think best, of course, but my suggestion is to ask Josha for any info she might have. She's enthusiastic about investigating the depths, so I'm sure she'd be happy to help out.
Yeah.
Link, the rest is up to you. Okay, let's have a quick chat. Here you are, Josha. Hi, Swordsman. Are your investigations into the depths and the Yiga clan going well? I'm hard at work too, but I still don't have anything new aside from what I told you about the statues that seem to lead southwest. Oh yes. The chasm in the Forest of Time, south of Hyrule Field. Well, another series of statues were discovered at the bottom of it. These statues are different than the one that you showed me using the camera. They seem to point the way somewhere too, and do come near where you got your auto build ability. But they don't stop there. These statues lead farther southwest into the depths. Where they go is anyone's guess, but I bet there's a destination far beyond that building worth seeing. At this point, the chasms and the statues are points of focus for the investigation. I'll continue gathering info about the depths. In the meantime, if you make any new discoveries, be sure to let me know, swordsman. We gotta give it our all. My hope is that this investigation will give us a hint in the search for Princess Zelda. Wow. 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 We are back at the statues quest from ages ago. We left that incomplete. We said we would get back to it, and now it is finally our time, because I guess that leads to progression towards what will eventually become the final battle. What is this? Oh, I thought it was a tumbleweed. All right. I think we're gonna call it a day here. That was so much fun. It was so exciting to see, yeah, the story part especially. What an easy battle that was, but I went in overcharged a bit. I mean, I did everything by the book. I had my food. I went for weapons even before going in, so I had that cannon to make sure that we could inflict some proper damage. We figured out the strategy relatively easily. One cannon shot, then 3 or 4 punches to send them back into the wall. One final punch or cannon shot, then they'll recover, and then you do the same thing. You shield up while it does its first attacks, and then cannon shot and repeat, and bam, we would be able to take them down in just a few minutes. That was so much fun. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the session. Next week we should probably be back with some more fun, maybe starting to chase those statues. Maybe we'll do some better weapons hunting. We'll have to wait and see. In the meantime, I hope you have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day. I'll catch you in the next one.